Hi, my name is Jamie DeSalvo, and this is my multimedia project. Before my video plays, I just kind of wanted to give an explanation and a preface to it. So I have a younger sister. She's a sophomore in college, and she has type 1 diabetes. She was diagnosed at 10 years old, and that's what my multimedia project is on. And I really wanted to show the difference in a day in my life versus a day in her life, just because I asked her a couple questions about different misconceptions with type 1 diabetes and different struggles for her. And I really wanted to show people that whereas people without type 1 diabetes may be able to go about their day and not take a second thought at most things, everything is almost like a second thought for my sister. Like, she constantly has to make life-saving decisions for herself throughout the day and manage this every single day. She doesn't just get to take a day off. And she says that she wishes people would be more educated on the different types of diabetes and didn't automatically make ignorant assumptions when they saw her medical devices. And also that she wishes people would understand that whereas she gets disrupted at least once a week, her sleep, her focus, from highs, lows, different notifications from her medical devices. And she says that it often varies depending on the day. She has to check her blood sugar before eating, after eating, and she makes sure that she doesn't get too high, get too low. And I just wanted everyone to be able to actually see the differences, because whereas me and another sophomore in college may have a very similar day in our life, they're still the same with someone for type 1. They just have to go through more prep. So I hope you guys enjoy, and this inspires not only people with loved ones with type 1 or friends or family to go and check in on them, ask them if they need any help, but also educate themselves and figure out how to support them in the best way and educate themselves so they're not coming across as ignorant when you're having a conversation with someone. And I hope this also inspires people with type 1 to not let it affect them. My little sister is such an inspiration to me because of how strong she is and how well she manages her type 1. So I hope this inspires people with type 1 to have more self-confidence and be proud of themselves for the things they go through every single day that no one really realizes.
Here's a day in my life. I start off brushing my teeth, getting ready for the day, and then I'm off to a workout class. I usually don't go this early, but this is the only one I could fit in today. And then I'm off to my first class, trying not to slip because it's so icy. Then after my first class, I usually go to Starbucks, hang out, and chill out for my next class. And then I took a nap because I wasn't feeling my best before I had to go to an exec dinner. Here's all of us celebrating us being done with our positions, and then I had chapter off to end the day.
Hi, so here's a day in my life. I got up and got ready for the gym, and here was my blood sugar. So I went ahead and I gave myself a bolus for breakfast, but I backed off a little bit so I didn't go low in the gym. And I also put myself in activity mode. Then I had a protein bar and chocolate milk, went to the gym. Here's my blood sugar after working out, and I hopped in the shower, got ready. My blood sugar started to rise a little bit, so I gave myself a little bolus, and then I went to a review for a class, and then walked to my chem recitation, and my blood sugar went low after my chem recitation. But I felt like I was okay. I didn't treat at all because I was going to a cafe, so there was my number when I bolused. And then I started to go high after eating, so I gave myself another bolus. Then I just went and studied in a few different spots. Here's my blood sugar before dinner, and I gave myself a bolus. Here's my dinner. Then I went home, showered. My blood sugar started to go a little high again, so I gave myself a bolus to bring that back down. And then I just chilled for the night, got ready for bed, and made sure my blood sugar was good before going to bed, and that's all.